Hey everyone, Steve here from Langshaw Power. Hope you're having a good day. In case you hadn't noticed, today is 1 second longer than yesterday. That's right, we got 1 more second of daylight than we did have yesterday. Monday, yesterday was the shortest day of the year. I'm in Brisbane, in case you didn't know, and I thought I'd do a bit of a rundown and see what sort of performance we actually get out of panels. So I set up this rig that I'm actually building for a customer, and I thought it'll make a good test deck for today's video. This is the Langshaw Power breaker box. We've got a 100/30 charge controller on here. Inside of this we've got the Servo GX monitoring system. So the charge controller plugs into that, the inverter, the batteries all talk to that. Gives us a full rundown, full history on what our system's doing. This guy's set up, we've got some 12 volt terminals here. He's a 24 to 12 volt converter, lives inside of this as well. So he's got connections there for 12 volts for his lights and water pump. And the other ones down below are for DC charging coming in, so that he can do some DC charging on the move. The battery we're using is the Pylontech 24 volt battery. I've just got one hooked up for today, but customer will end up with 2 on the job once it goes out. The inverter that we're using is the Victron MultiPlus 24/3000, and I've just hot wired this fan heater as a load, so that we can see how things are performing. I'll just line ourselves up on the screen here and zoom in a bit so that you can see what's happening. So right now we've got about 900 watts of load. So the inverter, that fan heater is producing about 900 watts, or pulling about 900 watts off our system. The PV charger is displaying about 160, 170 watts. The panel that I'm using is a Qcells 330 watt panel. So we're down to about half. We're about 50% performance on the nameplate rating of that panel. I'm going to run outside now. I'm going to tilt that panel at about 45 degrees and we'll see what sort of an improvement we make. How are we looking? Okay, so we've picked up a good 100 watts. We're up to 260 watts now. We've picked up a good 100 watts in performance off that panel by tilting it at that angle. So we're in Brisbane here, as I said, so that's a 45 degree angle roughly on the panel. If you're further south, it's going to be even worse. Your figures are going to be worse for your solar, and any tilt angle you want to achieve is going to have to be far greater. I'll just whip the camera around, let you have a look at what I've done, so you can see there how steep of an angle that panel's on to get good performance, and even that is nowhere near the nameplate rating of 330 watts. So that's just the trap of winter sunshine. Anyway, enjoy your extra 1 second of sun today. I hope you have a great day whatever you're doing. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you on the next video. Take care.